understand. They didn't tell you about Leo Major. He was practically the real-life fucking Rambo in World War II. He also fought in Korea. We're talking about a one-eyed Canadian, okay? You see, Leo Major, at one point, he's a scout, right? We're talking about World War II. He's a scout. My hair is so fucked up. But he's a scout, and his job is to go sneak in the front lines. And as he's sneaking around, he comes across a German Panzerwagen, right? Now, a Panzerwagen is essentially just like an armored car with a bunch of machine guns. You could fit a bunch of guys in it. It's for transport. So Leo comes across this thing. You know what he does? He takes his fucking weapon and he points it at the crew. He takes control of the Panzerwagen and forces the crew to start driving it towards the Allied lines, right? While he stands on top of it, waving his arms, trying to convince his boys to stop firing fucking artillery at him, right? So he eventually gets back to the lines, and the British officer is like,
"Congratulations, chap, you have captured a Panzerwagen. We will take control of that now."
and he says, no. You see, I'm a French-Canadian soldier, eh? And this is now property of the Canadian military, thanks, eh? And the British officer's like, what in the fuck? At one point, Leo Major gets awarded the Victoria Cross, which is one of the highest medals you can get from the British, right? And he refused it because he didn't want General Montgomery to fucking touch him. He thought that Montgomery was such a piece of shit, he didn't even want him to touch him to give him that medal. That's the type of guy we're talking about. But that's not even the situation that I want to bring up. What I want to bring up is the liberation of Zwolle. Zwolle is a city in the Netherlands, right? And again, Leo Major, he's a scout. The Allies are trying to plan out an assault on Zwolle, so they send out Leo and one other guy to go scout the positions, right? As they're doing it, they get spotted by a machine gun, MG42. It rips apart Leo's buddy, right? So Leo, he puts his buddy on the ground, he's dead, and Leo is filled with this fucking rage. He takes his buddy's submachine gun and his bag of grenades. So now we've got a one-eyed Canadian with 2 submachine guns and 2 bags of grenades alone in a city infested with Germans. So what does he do? He starts running through the fucking city, firing a submachine gun in the air indiscriminately, throwing grenades left and right through every fucking window he can see. It is so chaotic that the Germans think it's a full-fledged assault. They start fucking retreating. They start fleeing the city of Zwolle. And this guy, he's taking prisoners. He's escorting like groups of 20 fucking Germans with a submachine gun to their back to the Allied lines. As he's doing it, other Germans see this and open fire on the prisoners and Leo, killing their own men. So Leo's like, Jesus fucking Christ, these guys are nuts. He stays in the city. Every time he's taking out Germans and taking their submachine guns. He's out of ammo. He doesn't stop. At one point, he's dual-wielding MP40s, going house to house to the civilians, asking for some water so he could take a quick break. He'd rest for a couple minutes and then go back again. This guy was insane, and then he fought in Korea!